Hey, this is Karina with Discovery Writer, and I'm doing my first vlog and my I guess I should say first video vlog. My mouth gets tangled up, and it's a good thing that it happens with my mouth and not when I'm typing. So, I wanted to talk about actually video blogging and podcasting. Now, I haven't podcasted, and this is my first video blog, but I think I was talking to one of my friends who is a book reviewer, and she and I were discussing how that seems to be the way things are going now. People don't have a lot of time to just sit down and read a bunch of blogs. Now, I try to do that because that's what I need to be doing for, you know, getting followers, for following certain people that are discussing the same things I am, people I want to have maybe a relationship with, within writing, um, colleagues, I guess is probably a better term to say, um, but so I do it for me. I do it to accomplish things that I want to be doing with my writing. But at the same time, like, I find that I am a lot better at keeping up on podcasts because I can just listen to it. And a lot of people follow YouTube, and so I think vlogging is a very good way to do that. Plus, it's something you could actually just turn on. Some people have their computers in their kitchen or really close to where they're working, and so just listening, to a vlog can be very helpful. So I thought it'd be interesting to give this a try and see how it works out. I would really like to probably eventually podcast. I think that I want to be published first. At this point, I think that I would rather be published first because I'd rather be known for my books than my podcast. But at the same time, if that's the way things are going, then that's maybe what I need to be doing anyway. So, and obviously having a website with a blog is definitely going to still help your career, but eventually it might get to the point where your website needs to turn into a podcast versus just having it where you're just writing. So for all you writers out there, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of think that's kind of the way things are headed because people have time when they're sitting in their commute to listen to something. That's why audiobooks have really just skyrocketed. I've been doing it a lot more. I used to detest listening to books, and I'd be like, ugh. I worked at a bookstore from like pretty much till from the time I was 16 up until the time I was 20, 21, and loved it. But I had to read in order to stay current, which, I mean, wasn't a big deal. I liked to read. But I remember there were times where I had to take books on cassette or books on CD. And I didn't like that I had to be planted. But the nice thing is that if I'm making dinner or if I'm doing an exercise, I can listen to a podcast or I can listen to an audiobook. So I think that that's just kind of the way things are going. People are filling their time with lots of things, and if they want to get their reading in or if they want to get a blog post in, it's going to be listening to it because people have downtime where they're not doing anything. Um, that doesn't take a lot of mind, power. Driving does not take a lot of mind power. Of course, there's some people who need to devote more mind power to it because there's a lot of crazies out there. Especially where I live in Utah, it just seems like there's always an accident. So, but I think that it's something that I want to do. It's something that's a goal of mine is to eventually be able to podcast. So, but I wanted to start off with video blogging because I think it could be kind of fun. And I'm sorry I don't look the best today. I just finished my workout, and which I'm trying to be really good at because it's hard when you're writing to still do all those things that you should be doing. So I'm doing my workout, uh, being strong, and trying to do the things I need to be doing outside of that, which are writing on my blog and doing this video blog and still being a mom. And still running a house and all that stuff. You know, it's a lot, but hey, we all do it. I mean, I assume writers have lives other than writing. You know, either other jobs or they're you know, work from home moms or writer homes. You know, writing from home moms, and so I mean, I think that yeah, I think that this is something that I can find time to do though. So I'm excited. And I'm sorry if I don't sound very eloquent when I'm talking. I don't. I sound much more eloquent in my, at least I think so. Of course, my blog, it's funny, I find I write different on my blog than I do in my books. So it's kind of funny to see the differences in that. I'm a little more, I don't know, me. I'm a little more me on my blog and a little bit more just normal, whereas when I'm writing, I'm a lot more, I don't know, yeah, eloquent, a little bit more thoughtful. I would probably say that's probably it. I'm more thoughtful. I'm more choosy. But yeah, in my blog, I almost write more like I speak, except with all the without all the likes and the ums and the and so. But so it's really fun to do this video blog because then I kind of get to give you a taste of what I'm really like, how I talk, and I guess what I look like. And this is not the best example. So sorry, but anyway, so we'll see how this goes, and I'll probably do a couple of these every once in a while, and if it gets really good hits, then maybe I'll keep doing it. All right, well, I guess that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.